And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, psychologist. Just joking, just joking. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning, good evening. We are almost there, almost finishing the course. Welcome to the Trader Psychology series. Sound check, everybody. How is the sound? Sound check, looks fine. All right. How is everybody? Those are the lessons, everybody, that me personally, I love the most. Those are basically this is the introduction to the Advanced Institutional Trader course, right? For you to get a glimpse like strategies are right, and market and analysis and weekly plans and pre-trade checklist and end of the day report and so on and so on and so on. So the business part. But if you are familiar with the series Billions, you know that the rich guys, talking about institutions, JP Morgan Chase, Citibank, Dukascopy, you know, they have the coach. Right? They have the coach working with traders. So as you can read from the background, everybody, let's start with this quote. It's not about the chart, right? Yes, this is new for you. It must be, it's going to be kind of uncommon, you know. It's going to be some uncommon conversations. Sometimes the conversation is going to be unpleasant. Okay, and some of you might think, oh, this is preposterous. Like, no chance that this works like this. But when you look in the mirror, right? So, you know, when you look at the mirror, this is the positive image. What if the image is negative, right? What if you are the king or the queen, you know, and you are seeing yourself like this? In the end, everybody, when you have learned everything now listen up. That's the trick. Okay, all right? The reason why there is a 90% failure rate all around the world on trading accounts, all right? The reason why there is a 90% failure rate, 90% of people all around the world who try to become a professional trader fail, is psychology. That's the reason. That's it. So our issues as retail trader, Dukascopy bank clients are not technical. The technical stuff is the easy stuff. This is, everybody, this is the easy stuff, the Forex Course 101 manual. This is the easy stuff. Make sense? Learning technicals, that's easy. You know, not difficult. So why there is a 90% failure rate all around the world? And we are talking about doctors, lawyers, movie stars, architects, you know, I mean accountants, very smart people, programmers, civil engineers, talking about IQ and being smart. The reason it's psychological, it's not technical. And the sooner you are going to accept this, some of you even might know, right? What is the famous quote? What is mine famous quote? Say it with me, everybody. Boss, I know what I should do, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. Right? And good news for you, we have in the Forex course 2 to the Advanced Institutional Trader program, we have a new, this year was the first year we did this, and it's called Learn About Risk. And it became a flagship course. People love it. And people love it because it explains why. Would you like to know, everybody, why? Why you know what you should... Would you like to learn why you know what you should do, but for some strange reason, you are not doing it? Yeah, we just finished it last Saturday. And so far people loved it. If Javen comes along, he's going to tell you. Okay, everybody, so Forex Course 101, we're ending with the Trader Psychology series, and let's start. It's not about the chart, right? Boss, what do you mean it's not about the chart? I'm looking at the chart. It's not about the chart, it's about you as a retail trader and how you interpret the chart. Make sense? Is the market going up? Is the market going down? Is the market a threat to me? Right? Am I worried to lose the profit that my trade made? This market is going to reverse. All of those, everybody, are interpretation about the market. And number two, what action you take upon the interpretation of the chart. Let me show you a common thing that retail traders are doing. For me as a coach, I mean, those it's every day. It's every day stories. Give it a second. We're going to open JForex, the platform. All right, everybody, learn about yourself that you are not trading the chart, even though it might seem, but you are trading your interpretation about the chart. Some of you are going to accept it. Most of you are going to reject it. How do you know? Because there is a 90% failure rate all around the world in the markets. Alright? If I tell you that you are not trading the chart, you are trading your interpretation about the chart, you might accept and start thinking, you know, oh, what is he talking about? Or you must say, you know, oh, this is BS, you know. What are you talking about? I'm trading my interpretation. This is BS. Of course I am trading the chart. I'm not beliefs. What are you talking about, beliefs? Make sense, everybody? Some of you are going to accept. Most of you are going to reject. Now, what is totally common, everybody, happens every single time, is that you are going to enter in here somewhere. You are going to enter in here and you are going to put the stop loss in the right place, but because you are going to see a pivot point in front of you, so this is the graphical representation of risk. All right, and this is the graphical representation of the market going your way, right? So, and you are looking at the chart, and up in here there is a pivot point or resistance. What you're going to do? This is 100 of you guys and girls. It's not uncommon, I'm not judging you, I'm trying to explain to you how psychology works. You could be a beginner trader, you could be an intermediate trader, you could be an advanced trader, and you could be still doing this. You analyze the market correctly, you enter the market correctly, but now the market is at the pivot point and you are seeing it, or past resistance, it's in front of you. What are you going to do? Happens every single time. I mean, 100 of you, and again, don't get personal, all right? I'm not judging you, I'm trying to explain how psychology works. This is, everybody, a simple example of, boss, I know what I should do. I know that I should make more than I'm risking, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. So what you're going to do, you are who is courageous enough to type in the chat on YouTube? Let's see who has courage. YouTubers, student traders on YouTube, what are you going to do up in here? You're doing this already. And on the other streaming platform, please don't tell me stories. I'm an old guy. Don't tell me stories, everybody, that everything is alright. Alright? If you're going to be a smart something, I'm going to call you out and I'm going to say to you, okay, show your results. Don't be smart, everybody. Don't be arrogant, be humble. In the Trader Psychology series, you must be humble to learn. And by the way, I did this too. It's not uncommon. So who is courageous enough to tell us, you've entered here, stop loss in the right place, the market is going your way, what is going to happen up in here when you see past resistance or a pivot point? You are going to close the trade, exactly. Thank you very much for being honest. This is, everybody, when we say it's not about the chart. See, it's not about the chart. See? It's not about the chart. You understand the chart, but it's about your interpretation to the chart. You are seeing past resistance or a pivot point and you start to think, oh, the market is going to reverse, and oh, this market is going to eat my profit, and you click the mouse and you close the trade. The market didn't do this to you, you are doing it to yourself. And I know why, everybody. I identified in my ebook, I identified 5 mind traps. Alright, everybody, this is my ebook, the Forex Trader Mindset. Alright? Why are we doing this, everybody? I identify 5. There are more. I'm writing a new book. It's going to come out next year. I identified 5 mind traps. Pen and paper, everybody. Let's write this down. What is a mind trap? A mind trap is subconscious behavior. Alright? Boss, what is a mind trap? Mind traps are subconscious behaviors. You are doing something without realizing, without being aware. Yeah, we're going to talk about the mind trap, about the money too, but let's go one by one, alright? Somebody it's eager to, I need to make money. We are going to talk about money problems too. All right, but we have time, everybody, so let's go one by one. All right, so mind trap number one. Remember, what is a mind trap? A subconscious behavior. You are doing this without even noticing it. All right, you are going to react to the market. You are not going to be conscious, you're not going to be aware. All right, this is part of, boss, I know what I should do, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. Okay, everybody? So, again, some of you are going to accept, most of you are going to reject. And that's okay, that's alright. So the psychological need to belong to a group, it's a mind trap, everybody. What do retail traders do? What are you doing, everybody? You are reading dukascopy analysis, right? But then you go to a broker analysis, and then you go to different websites, and you are searching for information that is going to prove or comprove that the trade you did, you know, it was right. Agreed? You are searching for information that what you are doing, other traders and other analysts are doing the same. Make sense? This is a program running in your subconscious mind. Okay, everybody? When you grow up as children, don't we belong to a group? As teenagers, don't we belong to a group? Even as adults, don't we belong to a group? Oh, I'm in a tennis group as an adult, I'm in a soccer group, I'm in a chess group, I'm in a single parent group, I'm in a brewery group, I'm in a book club group. Aren't we in groups, everybody? Are you in a group? You are in a... Come on, don't tell me stories. Not on YouTube, on the other. You belong to how many Facebook groups? You belong to how many YouTube groups? You belong to how many Instagram groups? You need to get aware. It's a mind trap. What does this mean? In the financial markets, for you to make money, belonging to a group doesn't work. Psychological concept to internalize is success in trading, it's personal. This is the question I was waiting. Thank you very much. Boss, what is wrong to be part of a group? Unless you are responsible for yourself, the answer is nothing. As soon you start to blame, oh, but it was the dukascopy analyst to tell me to short euro dollar, or it was Mike the FX boss to tell me to buy Bitcoin, or it was XYZ brokerage house that sent me an email to buy GBP USD. As soon as you start to blame, then this is the problem. All right? The greater the uncertainty, the stronger our desire to adhere and follow. As a beginner trader, you have no clue about the markets. You don't know how the market is going to move. You know, you're operating in an environment totally uncertain, so of course the psychological desire to adhere and follow is totally normal. So in our society, right or wrong, we have been programmed to crave the acceptance and affirmations of others. Isn't that true? Primary school, high school, college, job, you work in a company, you are craving acceptance and affirmation, you know. You want your boss to tell you, John, you did a good job. Or Jane, perfect job. In trading the financial markets, this is going to complicate you things, alright? We want to join groups and be led by leaders we admire. From a psychological aspect, when someone becomes a trader and they have their first experience in the market, they instantly start to feel consciously or subconsciously insecure. They quickly realize they can neither predict nor influence the market. Even when a trader has a lot of experience and he knows that he doesn't have any kind of power over the markets, they still feel insecure simply due to the uncertainty of the markets. Boss, what does this mean? This means that we have no clue what euro dollar on the 4-hour chart is going to do the very next second. We can speculate that the next candle is going to go up. We can speculate that the next candle is going to go down, but the reality of the matter is that we have no clue. Talking about certainty, there is none. Agreed? And because of this, here is the subconscious trap. The greater the uncertainty, the stronger our desire to adhere and follow. This is why people at the beginning join different trading and analytical groups. They are searching for gurus, expert advisors, robots, and trading softwares. And this is the reason, you know, they need to receive the psychological, emotional relief. What is the relief? The relief is, oh, I'm not alone. Oh, if the boss is buying euro dollar, then I'm buying too. So if he is the boss, he must be right. Does this make sense, everybody? And the issue is this emotional relief, it's subconscious. You are going to be sick and tired of me telling you subconscious, but it's true. You are following subconsciously. Makes sense, everybody? Me too, back in time, I did the same. Unfortunately, that relief has a dangerous name. It's a false sense of security. If the FX boss bought euro dollar with the whole lot, then I'm going to buy it too. Because he's the boss, he must be right. It's a dangerous game with a dangerous name. You are playing subconsciously, everybody. You are playing a dangerous game with a dangerous name. It's called a false sense of security. What we need to understand is that this primitive drive for security, it's totally normal. Pat yourself on the back. What's wrong with me? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with you, don't worry. Being part of a group was essential for survival in the prehistoric times. This still holds true in some situations. For example, joining a union can help a disadvantaged person receive fair treatment in their job. That's okay. That's all good. But in the world of trading, this doesn't work, everybody. right? You believe that euro dollar is going to go up, and then you go on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and 5 traders are telling that this euro dollar is going to go down. What are you going to do? Come on, we're all the same. I did this too. Exactly, you are going to change your point of view. You might be totally right, but because 3 other people are going or telling that they're going to short the market, you are going to change the view because of them. So joining a group in the world of trading doesn't work. One more time. If you can be responsible and not blame and not follow, then it's alright. If you are not responsible and you do follow, and when you lose you think and point the finger, oh, but they did this too. The boss lost too, so it's not my fault. It's their fault. Can you relate to this, everybody? So number 1, pat yourself on the back. Everybody, pat yourself on the back. It's totally normal, alright? Let me show you how you blame. Give me a second. So it's almost end of the month, right? On DarwinX, I closed all the trades. We go to account history. We go to all history and save a detailed report. You know, and you go here. Everybody seen here? I was doing something, you did the same, and I've lost, you've lost too, and you were telling yourself, or you might be telling even me, you know, oh, but it's his fault, you know, they lost too. Yeah, this is difficult start. I love this stuff anyway. Everybody, psychology is the secret. Forex course 101, if you're a complete beginner, alright, trend lines, support, resistance, pivot points, Fibonacci's, but after 1 year, after 1 year and a half, psychology is the missing piece for the ones. Most of you are going to reject this, I know already. Some of you are smart, you are going to listen like, oh yeah, it's true. I've been here for 2 years on Dukascopy. I've been here for 3 years on Dukascopy. It's true. What I'm missing is the psychology, you know, the mindset. And I cannot blame the teacher anymore. I cannot blame the analyst anymore. I cannot blame the broker anymore. Because those guys, in the end, they are making money. I'm blaming the boss, but the boss is making money. So, how does this go, huh, everybody? In the world of trading, this doesn't work. The markets are different. Simply joining a group is not going to make you successful. Because success in trading, like in life in general, is unique to each person. I'm missing the quote in here. Anyway, everybody, so why simply joining a group is not going to make you successful? Don't misunderstand. There is nothing wrong with joining a group to learn or to seek knowledge. This is totally positive. However, joining a group for the purpose of following, emulating, and copying others in the group, whether is the leader of the member, is wrong. One more time. Why? Because you put the finger on them, you know, oh, it's their fault, not my fault. Make sense, everybody? You are not taking responsibility for what you are doing. Yeah, you must get humble and you must take full responsibility. There was this new trader who joined a Facebook trader group. It was a popular group with more than 200 members. It was suggested to this novice trader that he find a member who was consistently profitable so that he could learn from and not follow him. But alas, he could not find one out of the 200 who was consistently profitable. This is the problem with many groups. Agreed, everybody? If there is a 90% failure rate all around the world on trading accounts, guess how many Facebook groups or Instagram groups or YouTube groups are consistently profitable? Oh, come on, this is an easy question. That's an easy question, everybody, come on. Exactly, same ratio. Only 10% of the groups on worldwide, don't forget, it's worldwide. Only 10% of Facebook groups, Instagram groups, YouTube groups, TikTok groups have consistently profitable traders. 90% are not. Those records are public, everybody. This is not me speculating. Alright, everybody? You need to be aware of the need to grow as a trader. You lose your independence when you rely more on other traders, trading gurus or robots than on yourself. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? You lose your independence when you rely more on other traders, trading gurus or robots than on yourself. You might be a better analyst, even a better trader, but you submit to the group, and that's on you. Get aware. Boss, what's the solution? Get aware on what you're doing. When you do this, you stop following your own trading plan. When you rely more on others, you stop following your own trading plan. Good intentions, bad execution. Boss, I know what I should do, but for one strange reason, I'm not doing it. One of the worst habits you can create. If you notice this behavior, try to return to your learning and to your plan. Try to reflect calmly and ask yourself if you are trading because you have found the right setup based on your strategy and your trading plan, or because you are following the analysis or a hot tip from someone else. Wow. Wow. Boss, did you do this too? Yes, I did. 20 years ago. I did all of this, everybody. I did all of the 5. 20 years ago, I had all of those. That's how I created the ebook. Make sense? This ebook, it's really for me, you know, it's from my experience, you know. Hopefully it's going to help you, everybody, not to do the same stupid mistakes that I did. Perhaps following a mentor initially is a good idea, but only until you find your way. Sam is asking, what about using the trading screener? Same story, Sam. You need to rely on your analysis. Be sure to follow their teaching, not their trades or trading plan. Review their trades, but do not select them blindly because they are in them, but rather because it matches your understanding and your analysis of the trade. Make it your own. It's very easy to fall into the trap, they know more than me. Therefore, this must be a good trade. How many of you know that trading signals don't work? Did anybody online subscribe to a signal service? Did anybody subscribe to signal services? I'm hosting my trading group, the New York session, but I'm telling every single, this is not a signal service. I'm telling you what I do. You know, so don't, and I'm very straight. Don't copy me. Ask questions if you need to. But what works for me might not work for you. My strategy is not your strategy. Boss, so you are saying that signal services doesn't work? They don't work? Exactly. They don't work, and I know even why. And it's pure logic. Everybody, if you want to discover why signal services don't work in the advanced institutional trader course, you're going to learn the reasons. And it's all common sense. I mean, you know, when you learn the why signal service don't work, you say, oh my gosh, this was so simple. But nobody told me, right? Lack of education. But you cannot understand the intricacies of the decision they use to select the trade, and therefore will not know how to manage the trade once you're in. We have a quote, everybody. We coaches, we have a quote for you, the traders, the aspiring traders. You cannot understand a strategy unless you understand the mindset that formed the strategy. Wow, right? Boss, can you repeat, please? Sure. You, as an aspiring trader, you cannot understand my strategy unless you can understand my mindset. I give my strategy to everybody, has a proven edge, it's making money for the last 15 years, it's always the same, boring, and surprisingly, only 2% make money with my strategy. And that's the why. And that's the why. You cannot understand a strategy, meaning you cannot use it effectively, meaning you cannot make consistent profits unless you understand the mindset that formed that very strategy. Does this make sense, everybody? Everybody pat yourself on the back. Psychology is the missing piece, not technicals. Sam and everybody else, stop doing technical courses. Oh, there is the Ichimoku course. You don't need it. You know, oh, there is the Pitchfork, Andrew Pitchfork course. You don't need it. No, everybody, see, you got me wrong. I'm not saying that those are, I'm not saying that these bad courses or, I'm not saying that they're unuseful, you know. I'm just trying to explain to you that, exactly, I'm trying to explain to you that when you are in the problem, the issue that, boss, I know what I should do, but for one strange reason I'm not doing it, your issue is psychological, not technical. This is what I'm trying to burn into your mind. We have Marcus. He was changing strategies for 9 years. And then he quit. Listen to me. He was changing strategies for 9 years. Are you kidding me? 9 years? But Marcus also never listened. I was telling him, you need to work on your psychology. Oh, this is BS. Marcus, you are changing strategies for 9 years, man. Some of you might be changing strategies for 4 years, 3 years. Nothing wrong about a new strategy, but it's not helping you, isn't it? Sam, true or true? Sam is one of the courageous guys in here on Dukascopy. Sam, true or true? You've learned 3 to 5 different methodologies, strategies, and it's not working, isn't it? Boss, what do you mean it's not working? None of you are consistently profitable. And everybody have a positive mindset. This is good news. It's not your fault. It's good news. No, it's not. Somebody just wrote, no, it's not good news. It's good news if you accept that what you are lacking is psychological coaching. Everybody, it's good news. Remember, you are not stupid. Some of you, it's a doctor, a lawyer, a movie star, an architect, a dentist, an accountant, Uber driver, gardener, cook, nurse, airline pilot, mechanical engineer, software engineer, or quantum physics. You are not stupid. But you are missing this part. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, you are one step further. If this doesn't make sense, or you are simply rejecting it, sorry to tell you, next year is going to be exactly the same as this year. Elliott waves, Fibonacci's, Ichimoku, those are just different methodologies. Unless you can clean yourself up, nothing is going to work. And I know what I'm talking about. I was this guy, everybody. We are all the same. Never forget, psychologically, we are all the same. Because success in trading, like in life, it's in general, it's unique to each person. Recognize and accept that success is personal. The most difficult psychological hurdle to overcome in becoming a profitable and successful trader is to recognize and accept that success is personal. You cannot judge anybody. Stop judging. Take responsibility. This means that we must take personal responsibility for the good things that happen to us and also for the bad things that happen to us. Because we alone create our reality in the markets. It's not about the chart, Sam. It's not about the chart. It's about how you interpret the chart. Me too, we're all the same. It's how we interpret the chart, and it's how we, yes, it's how, what action we take upon our interpretation of the chart. But we cannot blame anybody else. Boss, teach me how to make money. Stop blaming and take full responsibility. That's the missing piece. That's the secret. You know trend lines, but you need to work on your psychology. The way we create the reality of our lives is the same way we create the reality in our trading. The way we create the reality of our lives is the same way we create the reality in trading. What does this mean? Is your glass half full or is your glass half empty? Jay-Van, listen up everybody. Jay-Van, when he started in the Forex course Choo-Choo, he was crying and bitching that life is not fair. Pity Jay-Van is not here today. Maybe he's going to come later. I know Jay-Van for 3 years. When he came to the advanced course, he was crying, oh, you don't know, life is not fair. I'm from Nigeria and now I live in Brazil, and today he is a funded trader, but also his reality changed. He's not crying anymore that life is not fair. Alright everybody, the way you create your reality, the way you perceive your life. Our life is not fair and our country is not fair and the government is not fair and the inflation is not fair and my salary is not fair. The same way you create your reality about your life, the same way you are going to create the reality in trading. It's called a mindset. Wow, right? No one has the power over us on how we think, how we feel, and how we act. Well, maybe the wife. No one has the power on us on how we think. Well, maybe your wife, right? When the wife comes along, well, how I feel, how I think, you know. No, come on, I'm joking, you know, it's a joke. Stay strong. Stay strong, everybody. No, but the wife is here. I feel with you. But the reality, you know, the matter of fact is that no one has the power over us, alright? You don't know my wife. Alright, okay. Let's move forward, alright? So, we are responsible for what we create in life and where we fail. In the advanced course, I tell my story, everybody. I was a millionaire and then I failed. I bankrupt. Right? But then you have the knowledge, you get back up, so it's not a big deal. Just remember, you are responsible. Right? I cannot blame anybody. Our success and failure, it's not as a result of other people, the government, or even our God. It's time to grow up in life and in the markets. And again, you know, our success and failure, it's not the result of other people. Well, maybe the wife, right? Or the husband, you know, somebody says. No, come on, it's not, you know. It's time to grow up in life and in markets. So this was about the mind trap number 1, everybody. All right. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the trader psychology series. Today it was part 1. All right. Tomorrow we continue with part 2. All right. Those mind traps explain why you know what to do, but for one strange reason you are not doing it. And tomorrow we're going to talk about the mind trap number 2, the need to always be right. This is a big one, everybody. The need to be always right. Okay, everybody, so stay strong. Don't blame the wife or the husband, alright? See you tomorrow. Stay strong.